somebody, it's a couple of people. They wonder why I do videos. I did a particular video, or why I do so many in Walmart. Probably, I don't know what the deal is, but well, for one, the Most High told me to do it. Then, you know, it's just my passion. You see what I'm saying? And it was just up on me. I want to mention that before I start talking about getting to the other topic. Um, I want to, yeah, it's just certain type of work. It ain't cut out for everybody. But you know what? Who we have been taught is to hate each other because even like in Abraham's family in the Bible, Abraham, that's the nation that so-called blacks, Hispanic, and Native Americans came out of. We hate each other. We hate the truth. And everybody in the so-called Christian church is talking about love, and we teaching people that the book, the Bible, is universal, and that God loves everybody. This is what that fake doctrine Christianity teaches us. But a lot of our people don't see. They want to follow Jamar and Jamar Quavius. That's who they want to follow. They want to keep up with world star hip hop, which is destroying our community. No matter what you tell our people is very delusional because they have been trained to be that way. For some reason, when you talk about the so-called white man, everybody be trying to defend the so-called white man. They don't want to hear nothing. All they want, all they want to hear is you telling them how to do something wicked. That's all they got time for is wickedness. That's all. They don't have time for nothing righteous, but they got time for the lie. They just want the lies. Our people is delusional. They don't care. Sometimes I think a lot of our people, they don't care whether they live the next day or die. That's how destroyed our nation of people is. They can't get the white Jesus out their mind, not realizing that the nation of Islam, when you follow Muslim, I mean, like a Muslim faith, Muslim ain't nothing but a name that was created by the so-called all the Arabs. So when you following something like that and you don't know what it means, Muslim means is to be committed, be submissive to Christianity, to lies. That's what it means. But most people, they don't even know what that means. Like, for example, it's easy to Google stuff up. People don't even take time to want to even Google stuff up. Let me read this in. 19 Indian students killed themselves after conversational examination. This is crazy. And all right. Where did Baptist come from? The Baptist Church. The practical Baptist stemmed from a non-super stupulist church that was established in 1616 by Henry Jacob at South Walk across the Thomas from London in 1638. A number of its members withdrew under the leadership of John Spelberry to, to form the first practical Baptist church. The particular Baptist stemmed from a non-spirit separate spiritualistic church that was established in 1610 by Henry Jacob at Southwark across Southwark in 1616 by Henry Jacob. Let's look up. Who is Henry Jacob?
You on the phone? According to Wikipedia, Henry Jacob was an English clergyman of Calvinist views who founded a separatist congregation associated with the Brownists.
What nationality was Henry Jacob? Jacob allowed that the Church of England was a true church in the need of a reformation. Hence, he was commonly called a small specialist company. Excuse me. I got that cough or something. I don't know what it is. It's something outside. My body is fighting off. What nationality was Henry Jacob? Who was Henry Jacob?
According to Wikipedia, Henry Jacob was an English Calvinist Jew who founded a separatist congregation.
In 1610 is when the Baptist Church was a movement started with the Baptist Church. Henry Jacob was the one that, from based upon what I see, what I Googled up, is that he was the one that started. He was a white supremacist. That's what I'm more sure. It couldn't have been no black man that started this here at all, because they felt that there was a movement that was needed at that time in 1610. That's the best way that I can give it to you. So the moral of me, you may ask me, well, what was the point of you doing that? My point is, if it's not founded and founded in the Bible, because guess what? You ain't gonna find Henry nowhere in the Bible. You ain't gonna even see Baptist, what God said be a Baptist in the Bible. He didn't say be no Baptist. You ain't gonna see that nowhere in the Bible. It's what I'm telling you. You ain't gonna see it nowhere in the Bible. Let's see here. Who started the Church of God in Christ?
The Church of God in Christ was founded by Charles Harrison Mason.
Charles Harris Mason. He was the one that created the Baptist East Side. Who started the Church of God in Christ is what I said. Charles Harrison Mason. Pentecostal Holiness, Christian denomination with a predominantly African American membership. The denomination reports have more than 12,000 churches and over 605 million members in the United States, making, making it the largest Pentecostal church in the country. The National Council of the Churches ranks as the fifth largest Christian denomination in the U.S. The official seal of the COGIC Futures, a shift of what represents the members of the COGIC, if I'm quoting it right, the rope that holds the shift together represented Charles Harrison Mason and the COGIC's founder father. The rain in the background represented the letter. The latter rain reveals that gave birth to the Pentecostal movement. So guess what? You're not gonna see this in nowhere in the Bible. The origin of the Pentecostal Eastside Pentecostal Church, I say origin is 1897. 1897 founded. 1907 incorporated, Memphis, Tennessee. All of this was created in the United States. So what I'm trying to encourage y'all is to do your own research. They had some lady was telling me today is that, well, you have to be careful. Don't tell people that. Don't tell people that, don't do that. Don't tell the youth that, because the people's families may not like it. You see what I'm saying? And when I heard that, the first thing came to my mind is that our people is destroyed as a nation of people. And this is how, this is how the so-called white man, and he uses these tools, is to destroy us. And one of the main ways that they use, one of the first things that they use too, they use religion. This is what this is saying. So my point is, you should not, no one who is listening to this video, if you haven't gotten this far into the video, which I was supposed to have been talking about editing, and I'm gonna get back around to it, but something just telling me to say this here. Make sure that whatever you follow, whatever name you go up under as being, you need to investigate. You don't need to just call a name and call something by its name and say that you follow it, and you can't even explain what that means. If you can't explain what this mean and you follow it and you don't know how to explain it, then something you shouldn't be following. If something that you cannot, and that you don't understand, and that you don't know how to explain. This is what a lot of the so-called Black American people have allowed their minds just to be intoxicated by. COGIC can be found in more than 90 nations with an international membership estimating between 1 and 3 million adherents, and more than 13,000 churches and missing and outreaches. Is worldwide membership is estimated to be between 7 and 8 million, and composing more than 25,000 congregations throughout the world. The current president church, the current presiding bishop is Bishop Charles Edward Bake, sir, who is the senior pastor of the West Angels Church of God in Christ. Okay, this is some good what year the Church of God in Christ was created. I think it was
Church of God in Christ
eight.
was founded in 1897
Yeah,
in Memphis, Tennessee.
1897 in Memphis, Tennessee. Now you ain't gonna find Memphis nowhere in the Bible. So my question to you all is, $1897. That was before my time. That probably was before my parent, probably. I don't know. I'm not that good in calculating math. The Church of God in Christ was formed in 1897 by a group of disfellowshipping Baptists, most notably Charles Price, headquarters, Memphis, Tennessee. Poly Episcopalian founder Charles Henderson, Charles Harrison Mansion. Okay, origin 1897, founded in 1907, incorporated in Memphis, Tennessee. So the Church of God in Christ was created in 18 97, 18, I think it was like 1897 is what I said. And yeah, I had it right, 1897. So when I take time and when I go into the Bible to show you these things, then you have to, it was created by Charles Manson, and he was deceived himself, I'm saying, by white supremacy as well. You see what I'm saying? So the people who started these faiths, they claimed that there was a movement that needed to be, the people needed to be awakened, and they needed um, the Most High or something. I guess they was calling themselves, but they misled the people. You see what I'm saying? What is an elder in the Church of God in Christ? See that all this um who created Seventh Day Baptists?
General Secretary, Baptist Convention, Pastor Samuel, Miami Seventh Baptist Church.
Manual. Okay, I want to make sure I'm saying these words right. This the current General Secretary of the Seventh Day Baptist World, federated, founded in 1965. Pastor Andrew Samuel of the Emmanuel the Seventh Day Baptist Church. I think hold on. How did the Seventh Day Baptist Church start? How did the Seventh Day Baptist Church start? Okay, Seventh Day Baptist. I'm gonna see if I can understand something in the Wikipedia here. The Seventh Day Baptist SDB are a Baptist denomination which observed the Sabbath on the seventh day of the week, Saturday, in accordance with the biblical Sabbath of the Ten Commandments. Now it's more than 10 commandments. It's 613 people. Deuteronomy chapter 5 and verse 12. The movement originated in the 17th century England, and spread it within a few years to the British colonies in North America today. The seventh day, the seventh day, the Seventh Day Baptist World Federation represented over 50 million members in 22 countries worldwide, of whom over 20,000 reside in Indian and almost 5,000 residents in the United States. That's right. So this is how the Seventh-day Baptist started and got the movement started. It says Seventh-day Baptist, SDB, are a Baptist denomination which observe the Sabbath on the seventh day of the week, Saturday. Now that's true. In accordance with the biblical Sabbath of the 10, which is more than 613 commandments. And the movement originated in the 17th century in England. It started in the 17th century, the Seventh-day Baptist. Between the Seventh-day Adventist Church started in the mid 1700s. That's when it started, like in the 17th century, like in the 17th and 18th centuries. And it actually originally, it came into an official strong organization in the 1800s. This is when it definitely was formed and established by William Miller. And they was all white supremacists because they wanted to start a movement in the 1800s and around the 18th centuries. So the movement originated in the mid 17th century England and spread it within a few years to the British colonies. That's white, and the North America today. The Seventh-day Baptist were federated, represented over 50 million members. 50 million. Look at that. It says estimated over 50 million members in 22 countries. 22 countries worldwide. And worldwide, of whom over 20,000 residents in Indian and almost 5,000 residents in the United States. So this is the history of these people that created this here. That's right, and they were all white supremacists. None of this stuff you'll find none of this stuff in the Bible. None of it. So if anybody asks me a question about that, see, what I'm saying is that whatever people follow, whatever it is that they cater to as a denomination or whatever, they need to be asking questions. Why would you name yourself after something if you don't know where it come from and what it means? You have a lot of people that like that in the Christian. If this is what Christianity, white Jesus is telling us. We named ourselves after these. We're slaves because when we came over to America, we identified ourselves. We lost our identity. We end up taking on names of things that represents that we are lost and enslaved. We're enslaved. So you need to know the meaning of what you name yourself after. This is what I be telling people. Know the meaning of what you name yourself after. If you don't know what it means, then how you gonna go around and tell somebody how to be converted to Christ? You can't do that. If you don't know who you are, how can you go and tell somebody else? If you can't lead nobody and tell them what's right or the meaning of your faith. You can't lead them to something properly if you don't understand it properly yourself. That's how it works. But see, a lot of people don't take time and get off into that because it's too much like right, but that's the right, that's what you're supposed to do, bro. A lot of our people don't take the time to question stuff. And when you show them stuff, I see, now me, I'm able to read stuff. For the most part, So just like I accomplished something in my reading and stuff, the way that I do, ain't nothing too hard for him. Our people is not righteous, but they'll believe anything the white man tell them. It just goes to show you that our people is destroyed. They are. They are very much destroyed as a people. You cannot, like I was saying, I'm pretty sure y'all heard what I was saying. You cannot properly lead somebody if you don't have a proper understanding of what's going on yourself. Sabbatarianism is that means Sabbath. That's how they say the word Sabbath, I think, over in I forgot Alexander, I don't know. Sabbatarian is a view within Christianity that advocates the observance of the Sabbath and keeping the 10 commandments. Now, why they need to say 613. I don't even feel right even reading stuff like the 10. They ain't got all of the facts in here. And then it goes on to talk about Irish and all of the all these people own slaves, man. They did. The Sabbatarianism is a view within Christianity that advocates the observance of the Sabbath and keeping of the 10 Commandments, and its historical origins and lies in early Christianity, later in the Eastern Church and Irish churches. Remember, I was saying something, I just got through saying that. And see, this is why I say a lot of people in the Christian churches, they don't do their research. Now, this is the reason why I'm glad I can look things up for myself, because I don't have to sit down and depend upon nobody to tell me, because I know myself. It says, and later in the Eastern Church and Irish Church, and in the part pertaining to Sabbatarianism, which designated the precepts for keeping Sunday, the Lord's Day, holy in observance of the Sabbath, the commandment principles. This observance of Sunday as a day of worship and rest is the pre-rest form of first day Sabbatarianism, a view which was historically hired by the no conformist denominations such as the Congregationalists, Presbyterians, and Methodists and Baptists, as well as many Episcopalians. The impact of first day Sabbatarianism on the Western culture, excuse me, on the Western culture is manifested by influence that remain today, such as Sunday blue laws. Yeah, this is a lot of stuff, people. 7-day Sabbatarianism is a movement that generally embraces a literal reading of the Sabbath commandment that provides for both worship and rest on the 7th day of the week. It is also a memorial of creation. I agree with that part. 7-day Baptist leaves none. I'm sorry, 7-day Baptists leave most other Sabbath considerations of observance to individual countries. The 7-day Adventists, none of this stuff is in the Bible, so don't even pay that no mind. The 7-day Adventist Church and the Church of God, 7-day, have similar views, but maintaining the original scriptural duration as Friday sunset through Saturday sunset. The Orthodox, I don't even know how to say that word, y'all. The one that starts with a T in churches, and I don't even know how to say that one either. And Ethiopians observing the 7-day Sabbath as well as Sunday as the Lord's Day. Likewise, the church, other orientational Orthodox body stipulates that the 7-day Sabbath, along with Sunday, be consciously regarded as a festal day for religious celebration. Now, some of this stuff in here they got wrong, man. Like Let me grab the Bible and show y'all. Now they got some of these hard words up in here. They're trying to put that crap up in here, trying to confuse people. Let me show y'all something, man. Let me go to Exodus 31. We're gonna see if this 7-day is in the Bible. I mean, 7-day Adventist is in the Bible. We're gonna see that. Exodus 31, verse 12. And the Lord spake unto Moses, saying, Speak thou also unto the children of Israel, saying, Verily my Sabbaths ye shall keep. Now notice, it said, And the Lord spake unto Moses, saying, Speak thou also unto the children of Israel. It didn't say speak to 7-day Adventists. It says speak to the Israelites. The picture that I'm trying to paint to you is that you ain't gonna find 7-day Adventists nowhere in the Bible. How do I know that? Let me read the warning to you. This is something that a lot of our people not going to do. They're not going to do no research. They hate it. They hate knowledge. That's why the Most High said fools hate knowledge. And I'm gonna look that up in Proverbs, because it did say fools hate knowledge. Let's look at Colossians chapter 2 and 8. Matter of fact, y'all might, you might be able to read it before I even find it. Colossians chapter 2 and 8. Remember, we talked about 7-day Adventists and all of that, who it was created by, and how the 7-day Baptists, who it was, they started a movement. But you see, none of this stuff is mentioned in the Bible. Anything outside the Bible, why would you be following? How would people follow things that's not even nowhere near matching up with the Bible? Let's look at Colossians, I think Ephesians. Yeah, okay, I was right. Ephesians chapter 2 and verse 8. Look what it says. Beware lest any man spoil you through philosophy. Philosophy means the ways and the teachings of America. Philosophy and vain deceit, after the tradition of men, after the remnants of the world, and not after Christ. So that's why, okay, now let me go to one more. So he said, beware lest any man spoil you through vain philosophy. When you go around and you tell people to be a 7-day Adventist, like I used to do, you is teaching vain philosophy and vain deceit. You're teaching the traditions of the so-called white man. That's what you teach. Let's go to Isaiah 8 and 20. And that'll be the last one I go to, because I'm not going to spend a whole lot of time on this end, because it's morning, really, Isaiah 8:20. Look what it says, people. To the law and to the testimony, if they speak not according to this word, it is because there is no light in them. Notice it didn't say no truth. It says light is the key. If you go around, and if I go around and if I ask somebody what is their nationality, and they say, "Oh, I'm a 7-day Adventist," that's not a nationality. That's Christianity. That's philosophies and the ways of America, the ways of the so-called white man. That's what that is. So be careful. Don't follow all them false teachings like that. Just what I'm saying is do your own research. You're not gonna find 7-day Adventists in the Bible. You're not gonna find 7-day Baptists in the Bible. You're not gonna find Eastside Pentecostal Church of God in Christ in the Bible. You're not gonna find where in there nowhere where it says be a Baptist, be a Eastside Pentecostal Church of God in Christ. No, it didn't say that. You're not gonna find nowhere in there where it says follow a religion. Nowhere. religion is man-made, is what I'm telling you. Religion is white supremacy. That's all I'm telling y'all. So peace and love to my people of color. And I'm thankful that I'm able to just be able to just upload videos. You see what I'm saying? A lot of people think, now I'm not saying, do I see a problem with being large? No, but I'm just saying I love my people and I care more for my people than anything, because people's souls are more important than a big name and a large follower. I got to do a positive. I'm gonna do a positive video about a YouTuber that has a very such positive, good, loving influence on him, and I've been drawn to this individual person ever since then. You know. So, with that being said, on that note, I'm gonna cut it short right here. Peace and love to my people of color. And this video, I named it "Edited" because I'm in the process of trying to edit it. The learn how to edit it on this tablet. You see what I'm saying? They used to have it where you can do it from your desktop computer or either on a whatever device, but YouTube removed it, which I don't really like. What they be changing up stuff like that. That's, to me, that's not good. They should put the app out for those who really want to use it. You see what I'm saying? Not for those, because one person saying, just like if somebody come out and say, I think they should ban orange juice. Just because somebody come out and say, I think they should ban orange juice, doesn't mean that 50 other thousand people is going to agree with that. So you don't take, that would be stupid to say, I think they should ban orange juice, because guess what? If I, like me, for example, let me give you an example. I don't like mayonnaise. I do not like mayonnaise. Now, do I go around and going in front of a stove and protesting that they need to stop selling mayonnaise? No, I don't do that. Now, if it's something bad for my people, yes, of course. But I'm talking about mayonnaise. Like, if I could just randomly go around and say abandon it because of me, because I don't like it, that would be stupid, right? Because they got other people that like it. You see what I'm saying? So I shouldn't go around and, like, just because, like, the best thing for me to do, well, just don't buy it. They have they got thousands of other people that love it. So just because I'm saying, or one man saying, why should you get rid of Google Hangouts? I'm just making examples. Or why should you get rid of mayonnaise? Because one person saying they don't like it. You have thousands, just like you may have 1,000 people here that may not like it. You may have 3,000 and 4,000 people that may love it, eat it. So what do? You don't get rid of that because of these here, or get rid of it because this person saying. For the people that like it, just say, just, well, if you don't like it, just simply just don't buy nothing in here. Or if you don't like it, just don't buy it. You know, if they buy it, then don't worry about it. Like, well, that's them. That's what they like. So with that, on that note, I'm gonna get up out of here. Peace and love, people, to my people of color. And I'm out.